Reading books is a lost art. It genuinely is. I never thought that when I would become older, I would never be a book reader. When I was a little kid, I used to read books, man. And I genuinely liked books. I was reading all types of books, man. I was reading biographies. Bro, y'all don't know, there's this massive book called The Autobiography of Steve Jobs. Bro, I read that joint. I was like 10 years old. I was reading all these autobiographies, biographies, nonfiction books, fiction books. I was reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and then I got into manga. Ooh, and the manga trend was something else, man. Bro, I was reading all types of genres of books. And I don't know when, I would say maybe 2020, when the pandemic happened, that's when everything just changed. Because I used to go to the library all the time reading books. That would be my pastime. But then, once the COVID hit, and I'm just at home all the time, I'm just on my computer watching YouTube all the time. And I wouldn't say like before that, I was still watching YouTube for sure. But I was also managing my time with books as well. Like I had that good balance, you know? I was reading books, I was watching YouTube, I was having fun, man. But I don't know, after 2020, once I graduated middle school and I got into high school and stuff, books were non-existent. And now I don't read at all, bro. It's honestly crazy. And that's a sad thing, because it genuinely is a lost art. You learn so much about life, about yourself, through reading books. It gives you such a different perspective on life when you read books, you know? So I was like, dang, man. It came to my mind yesterday when I was doom scrolling, like, instead of doom scrolling, why not just pick up a book and read, right? Your attention span is so cooked now that you can't even read a book for more than 5 minutes. It's crazy. And that's not a good thing, man. Because honestly, you will learn the most things through reading books, man. There are some talented writers in the world, man, authors that have wrote amazing pieces that will really shape your mind. And honestly, the way we live life now is shaped through historical authors from the past, like Aristotle, like Plato, like Julius Caesar, like Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? All these different old figureheads from back in the day, man. A lot of their ideologies are still lived through today without you even knowing. And I'm like, damn. When you say it like that, I'm like, yo, I don't know nothing about them for real. I'll be honest. Because I never took the time out of my day to really read, to really learn about them. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is scrolling brain rot TikTok and watching edits all the time when I could be reading a book and expanding my mind. But yeah, bro, reading books is definitely a lost art, and I don't even know how to get back into it. Every time I try to read a book, I don't even try. Like, I have a bunch of books over there behind my bed that you can't see, and I just don't touch them at all. This is really the only book I force myself to read. This book right here is the only book that I force myself to read on a daily basis because I have to, bro. It's the Quran. Like, I have to. And even with the Quran, I don't even understand it because it's in Arabic. That's why I'm learning Arabic right now, so that I can understand what I'm reading, because it's basically the God's message in that book, you know, for Muslims. So I'm like, bro, if you're not reading that, you're genuinely lost, and that is a problem. But that's for another day. I'm not trying to get into a religious talk. But yeah, bro, honestly, if you're not reading books, man, which a lot of people aren't, I mean, you're not the only one. I told you I'm not reading books either. But it's definitely important to get back into it, man, because your perspective on life definitely gonna change for sure. I'm a read books. I'm gonna make it a challenge on here. I'm gonna read a book once a month. I'm gonna finish a book, and then I'm gonna make it at the end of the month. I'm gonna make a summary of the book, what I learned, and how I'm implementing it in my life, and how you should implement it in your life and stuff like that. And maybe that's gonna help us become book readers. Maybe we can have a lucky book club, the Lucky Book Club, right? Oh, that's tough. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little sick. But yeah, man, genuinely, reading books is a lost art, no cap. But yeah, we definitely got to get back into it, man. But that's what I had to say. I appreciate y'all for watching, and peace to the Middle East, homies.